I can live, I can love, I can reach the heavens above. I can right what is wrong, I can sing just any song. I can dance, I can fly, and touch the rainbow in the sky. I can be your good friend, I can love you until the end.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Hong Kong. Good evening, Singapore. Good evening, Philippines, the Americas, and everyone. Good evening. Welcome to the Writers in Motion segment of the Migrant Writers of Hong Kong. I am your host, shadesNpens, saying mabuhay to all the poets, poetesses, and writers around the world. Um, I would like to take this opportunity to apologize for you guys who are waiting for this for the delay of our broadcast today. It is supposedly for this afternoon, 3 p.m. But since we did not have network coverage where we are, so we pushed to this evening at 7. Thank you for waiting for us. And the program must go. And I am glad to be with you this evening. But before I proceed, please allow me to tell you about Migrant Writers of Hong Kong. Migrant Writers of Hong Kong was created in March 30, 2021 with the mission to provide a media platform where migrants can freely share their thoughts and emotions through writing. It is also a space where migrants can showcase their talents in photography and arts as inspirations of the members' writing. Our mission also includes providing tools for our fellows to further enhance their skills because we believe that writing is beneficial in health and mental well-being, not only for the migrants, but to everyone. Thank you. Now, please bear with me, and I am excited to introduce you our guest for tonight. I think she's well known in this world of poetry, world of writing, and in these migrant writers in Hong Kong. She's our guest hails from John's Isabella, happily married with 2 kids now on their teens. She's one of the women behind the creation of Migrant Writers of Hong Kong. She's an active servant of the masses, like as a team leader of the Uplifters and an ambassador of Pathfinders, to name a few. She's the writer of Beyond the Sunset. Her first book is the Beyond the Sunset, in which the book was written especially to express her love and longing for her late mom. She penned how her life, being a simple and weak little girl who became an extraordinary independent woman, aimed to reach the pinnacle of her dreams. Writers, poets, poetesses, please allow me to welcome Miss AILENEMAE Ramos, one of the founder of Migrant Writers of Hong Kong. Hello, Miss AILENEMAE. Good evening.
Good evening, beautiful host. Good evening, Ate Kuds. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Migrant Writers of Hong Kong. And good evening, all around the world.
My apologies to everyone again, because this is supposedly at 3 p.m. Thank you for your beautiful smiles. So, Miss Eileen May, do you want to greet our audience before I will fire you with your own?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much for that beautiful introduction, and I just want to shout out to those beautiful women who's with us this today. Those migrant writers of Hong Kong's officers and members. We go to somewhere today to celebrate our Labor Day. Happy Labor Day, everyone, and advance Happy Mother's Day. And thank you. And I hope you all join us until the end for an hour or more of this talk with our beautiful host. I am the. I, yeah. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Miss Founder, Miss Eileen May. So maybe I would like to begin you with a big, big question. Are you ready for this one?
Of
So, Miss Eileen
course.
May, you are happily married. How did you maintain the relationship being you away from family from 2010 to this day?
It's not hard. Thank you for that question. It's not that easy, I should say. It's not easy to be in a long distance relationship. It's not easy to be a thousand, millions miles away from our loved ones, especially as married women. And yeah, for me, the secret is trust and respect, and of course, the loves. I am not saying that I have a perfect relationship with my husband, but the love, respect, and trust is in there, and it really helps us. There are a lot of trials and struggles along the way for more than a decade, or more than a decade being far with him, and yeah, we become stronger because of our kids. We become more stronger. We become we understand each other. It's because of the bond of the kids, of our kids. They inspire me a lot, and they help me to keep going and accept everything despite all those trials we have been through.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. In this case, in that line, I salute you for that. You're I wish I could be like you, like as strong as that one, like you know. And thank you for this one. I hope some of our audience will be inspired with that answer, Miss Eileen May. So you're an uplifters team leader, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you tackled how have you tackled your task in instances that you personally needed one to uplift you? Let's say you're very down, but since you're an uplifters team leader, how have you tackled if in case or how will you tackle things like when you're down, and how will you still uplift, how can you uplift others when you yourself is down there?
I must say, I can say that I am weak person. I am not that stronger. I am not the toughest person. Everyone knows. I have those weaknesses as well. I have a lot of weaknesses that I've been struggling to overcome. Yet, being in uplifters, um, I am very weak and very down before joining, before knowing Uplifters community, and since Lisel Fernandez invited me to join Uplifters community, that is the darkest time. I can say that is the darkest moment in my life. Way back 2020, I'm struggling with something with my family and friends, and yeah. But joining Uplifters, it gives me a lot of inspiration. It inspires me to keep going. It uh, it made me become positive in dealing with those negativities, with those darkness things that happened to me. And I can say uplifters helps me a lot to be stronger, to more positive. And talking with those strangers, my fellow team leaders in uplifters, our mentors, and those, we call it students, but I don't call them students, those ladies that I'm guiding in the online course, the Dare to Dream course. I learn with them, and with their experiences, with their sharings, I can say, sometimes I can say that they are they are experiencing more than me. They are experiencing something that more than this, so I can say I am luckier than them, something like that. So I inspire more to be positive, because it's not only me who 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 struggle those negativeness, those trials in life. There are more people somewhere out there who's struggling more than me. So in that case, I learn how to be more positive. I learn how to uplift myself while uplifting them. I learn how to be more positive while 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 helping them and guiding them to be positive in life. Yeah, I hope that makes sense.
Yeah,
I'm smiling
of
with the
course.
comments.
Because that's really that I guess that's really the toughest part of your life, being an uplifter. If you is down, that could not be possible, right? So you are very right saying like you you need to be like you are more encouraged to uplift them, knowing that you are not just the one who needed this upliftment, right? So I would like to read some of our audience comments. So I would like to say these are our lovely ladies from Migrant Writers of Hong Kong: Lisel, Marcos Fernandez, Dux Illinois, Marjorie, say Yang Velasquez, and Maureen saying good evening to everyone. Good evening to us. And I would like to read Marjorie's question. She says, "What is your greatest fear and how you conquer it?"
Hmm. My
Greatest
greatest
fear.
my greatest fear, honestly, is losing my family, tearing my family apart. That is really from the start. That is my greatest, the biggest fear I have, because I grow up with no mother. I grew up with my grandparents. My mother died when I was really a baby, and I grew up with my grandparents because my father went somewhere or something. So I don't want my kids experience what I have experienced when I am growing up. So as much as possible, though I am far with them, I am miles away with them since their young age, but at least I am here. I am here as their mother who support them, who aim for their success, who work hard to help them reach their goals in life. And that is and I am learning with my kids. My kids think mature than me, and I'm very open to accept that fact, because they 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 help me to understand things more positively, and I am really learning from them. And yeah, that is my greatest fear, and hopefully my family will become intact, my relationship with my kids become more stronger. Uh, just recently I learned how to involve them in many activities, in decision making in my life. And yeah. Thank you so much, Marjorie, for joining us. I wish to see you today, but yeah, your support being with us tonight is very appreciable. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Miss Eileen May. My next question is me as a mom, you know, I regret, like, maybe this is my regret, I think, like, every time I look back and I see how my kids are now, like, they are there in their life, enjoying their own lives now. I think I miss their moments, like, as they grow up, like, receiving their awards from school. I miss all of those ones. Attending their graduation days from elementary, high school. I praise God when they make their to receive their diplomas in the university. I made to go and attend it. Now I want to ask you, as an OFW mom to your kids, what do you think have you missed? Any regrets?
I miss a
Like,
lot, of
being
course.
away, like, for that 10 years, of course, 10, 11 years, you have missed a lot from them. So what could that be, and have you any regrets?
I missed a lot. I leave them. My daughter was 5 years old before, and my son is 4 years old. That is very, very young, and I miss a lot of activities, especially in school. Though I experience how to teach them on writing their names, though I know that is not enough. But luckily, I have I have my family. I have my husband before, very, very close. He helped my kids, and of course my sister-in-law helped my kids to learn, and my in-laws, my mother-in-laws, my father-in-law help my kids to do what suppose I am doing. But
Uh,
regret, no. Though I miss all those activities, but I have no regret at all because I am thinking of the positive way, positive side of it. Because if I am not here, I don't know if they are living on what they are living right now if I
oh yeah,
am with them. Because we all know our life in the Philippines is very different, especially in financial matters. So in regression, I have no regret at all because I have a huge, huge ambition for them, and I am here because of that dream.
oh
Yeah, and
yes.
yeah, and I am very grateful, of course, because my kids are very serious and very dedicated and committed in what they are doing in learning their studies and learning their school activities like that. And yeah, their achievement is my happiness as a mother.
Okay, thank you for that one. So I would like to read some more of our comments. Hello to Rema Tabangkura. Hi, Sisi. Thank you for joining us tonight. And here's a question from Maureen. If you will be given a chance to stop the clock ticking and allowed to be with someone whom you will spend this time with, and why? Oh,
My two my two kids, of course. I want
ah,
to spend the rest of my life, the rest of my time with my two kids. Because like what I said just now, I miss a lot. I miss a lot of what is happening for that 12 years being away from them. I want to go back on the time. I wish to go back, but I don't wish to go back when they are young. But I want to be with them, to give them the time that I missed, to make them feel that I am with them. Because actually, I've been with them for more than 2 months last 2019 when I lost my job and I stayed there. And I really, it's really, that is the very, very happy moment in my life because they are in junior high school by that time. And I experience, it's really it's really a win win for me
Win-win.
because yeah, because every morning I prepare their food to go before going to school. Sometimes I iron their uniform, something like that. It's very happy moment, those more than 2 months being with them. And yeah, I want to spend with the rest of my time for my kids.
Thank you, Miss Eileen May. Another one is from Dux. She said, if you were to be given a chance to change your career, would you or would you not? If you are given a chance to change your career, would you or would you not? Why? Why?
As for now, I'd rather not because I
We
am
enjoy
happy.
our kunyangship, right? Yeah, that's the thing. We enjoy our kunyangship,
Yeah,
even
and
though
yes, if I will be given a chance to choose, rather whether doing this kind of thing or doing what I am doing right now, I will choose what I am doing right now. I am happy being a domestic helper, and I am happy being here with Migrant Riders of Hong Kong, and because being a domestic helper is not it's hard for the for others, but for me it's okay because I have this kind of very kind employers that I understand and appreciate and support me with what I am doing right now. And yeah, and my family and these NGOs I am working here as while I am a domestic helper, and I am happy being together with you, all of you guys, knowing those new faces, new faces that I am talking, I am learning with those workshops that I am attending with different NGOs. I like what I'm doing. I want to raise awareness and share my knowledge in what I am learning with different NGOs I am working with. Yeah, thank you,
uh,
Docs.
yes, I agree with you, right? If we learn to love what we are doing, then it's no longer a work for us, right? It's a living. Another, I would like to extend you this question from Marjorie. How do you see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years from now, now is 2012, and that will be 2017. I can see myself still as a domestic helper because I have this time frame that I will be staying here in Hong Kong until this year. But I, for now, I have that but because like what everyone knows, I have this kind of very good and generous employer which supported me in every activity I am doing. And if they want me to stay here for long, if they want me to work with them to take care of their baby, then I will stay here because the bond, the relationship, the good relationship of employer employee is very important. Though I have that time frame to stay here in Hong Kong as a domestic helper, but if the situation is still okay, I would choose to stay here and save more for my family and to help my kids to reach their ambition. I'm not giving all the things to them because by that time they will finish their studies as well, but and hopefully they will get their good job in the future, they will have their own family, but it really depends. But that 5 years from now, I'm still here in Hong Kong as a domestic helper.
Oh, thank you for that. Um, in your book, Beyond the Sunset, Miss Eileen May, can you please elaborate how your longing and love to your late mom connects to your transformation from being simple girl, weak, as you said, to who you are now? How did it connect? Like in your book?
Yeah, I am like what I said. I am not strong. I am a weak woman. I am a weak little girl who's wishing to. I always wish to have a mother. I always wish to. I am longing for a mother's love ever since. And yeah, when I am here, since I am because Beyond the Sunset is created, Beyond the Sunset is compiled because of being in Uplifters. Because in Uplifters, I met these writers from different countries, not only here in Hong Kong. I joined different groups, different literary groups, and learn to write something like that, and knowing those people. So I I transformed being those very weak to extraordinary one to I have this Beyond the Sunset. I make this Beyond the Sunset poem through the photo challenge from Migrant Writers of Singapore, The Daily Life in COVID-19, who's the first poem I write with them. The first poem I write with them by Naisi Candido, our good friend from Singapore. She gave me this photo. Then she invited me to join this photo challenge. So she gave me this photo, and from that photo, I really one I really think of my mother from that photo, because at a young age I really wish that young girl sit on the grass and looking up there and wishing that her mother is there beyond the sunset. So that is
Uh-huh.
that is what I make that Beyond the Sunset poem, and I write it narrative via narrative, because I still don't know those poetry devices before. So I make any story out of that Beyond the Sunset, imagining my mother is there, the little girl wishing, and then uh, gradually I learn something new. Gradually I become more stronger and transform myself into positive one.
So I think you tackled my next question about your answer. It should be like, out of many book titles, you could probably pick why Beyond the Sunset. I think you answered already that one. So now I would like you to I give you the chance to read your poem. In which you want to, which one you want to share us? Is it the mother? Mother. Yeah. Okay. I will give you the floor. Please enjoy sharing us your thing.
Okay, thank you so much about that. Yeah, Ate, maybe you read some comments first.
Okay. So,
Sorry about that.
okay. Oh, hi, Christine and Anema. You're here now. Hello there. Thank you for joining us tonight. And Maureen, from Maureen, are you a cool mom or a strict mom? For me, I'm both. So from Maureen, she said she's asking you, are you a cool mom or a very strict mom?
Both. I can say I am both. I can say I am both, but in everyday life, I learn something new, and I learn how to communicate with my kids nicely, and yeah, both. No, I don't want to elaborate more things because I know my daughter is watching us right now.
Maybe she's lovely, is it? Good evening, Miss
She
Lovely. Good evening po. Good evening. And I think Christine has the same question as whose question was that a while ago. What's your greatest fear? What is your greatest fear in life? I think you have answered this one a while ago, but do you want to give forbearance for this one?
Yeah, like what I said, the greatest fear I have is uh, breaking of my family, tearing my family apart. That is my greatest fear.
So since you are not
Maybe it's okay now. It's okay now.
it's okay now. Okay, I will give
Yeah,
you a solo.
I am so sorry about that. Yeah, I write this poem last year, and it is included in my book Beyond the Sunset. And because this month we are celebrating a Mother's Day, so I I will read something related to that. A mother. As a mother, I have loved you right from the start. I gave you comfort and peace like a beautiful dove. I have fulfilled every woman's desire, carrying an angel's life to be an extraordinary woman, to be called a mother. It brings me pride and joy. Your achievement touches me and thrills me like no one else can. You give my eyes tears and make my heart breaks at times, but it doesn't make me feel less. As a mother, it's not always easy. I know I've said words, I've done things that hurt, frightened, and confuse you. No one's ever made me as satisfied as you being happy. No one's made me as proud as you living up to your love and dedication. No one's smile has ever warmed my heart as your smile does. No one's laughter fills my heart with delight as instantly as your laughter can. No one's hug feels as sweet as your hugs do. No one's dreams mean as much to me as your dreams do. You are a part of me, my life, my everything, and no matter what happened in the past or what the future holds, I will always accept you. I will always forgive you. I will always appreciate you. I will always adore you. I will always love you unconditionally. As a mother, I have been given life's greatest gifts, a gift as precious as a gem, a gift that will forever be loved and treasured. My children's life, the reason why I'm still alive. Thank you so much, and sorry about my background. Yeah.
That's a very very nice piece, right? Thank you for
Thank you.
sharing us, Miss Eileen May. So,
Thank you.
as an extraordinary woman, how do you put into life or how do you put into action being an extraordinary woman?
Being an extraordinary woman for me is being a mother, giving unselfless love to my kids. That makes me an extraordinary. Being a good wife, of course, being a faithful wife. That is an extraordinary woman means to me. A simple one.
Ah, oh yes, I agree. Being a mom, a woman can become an extraordinary. because a mom and a mother. Because sometimes I think it's for me I really love to use the word mother, because when you are a mother, there are moms that looks like I have the deeper meaning for a mother compared to a mom. I do not know, but that's how I feel. And from I would like to read this for you. The question from Migrant Writers of Hong Kong. Maybe this is either Eileen May or
Please.
Lizelle. What is your greatest aspiration at the moment?
My greatest aspiration at the moment, to be honest, is to pass my application in an NGO, which I applied months ago. That is my really as desire for now, to be included in the program for the whole migrant writers of Hong Kong, to support the whole migrant writers of Hong Kong mission and vision. That is my aspiration as now, and look, I am hoping and I am looking forward for the positive result. And yeah, that is my aspiration as of now, to help my fellow migrant domestic workers, especially migrant writers of Hong Kong family.
That's big. We will be praying
Mm.
for that one. Thank you for
Thank you.
elaborating it here. Because we do not know about this thing, rest assured
Yeah.
that we are at your back about this plan. Um, I have another question here for you. From this poem, Mother, any legacy from your motherhood that you can share to us? Your legacy.
Uh, yeah, from a
Inspire
motherhood that
our mother, our audience, mothers.
this beyond the sense this mother poem that I just read just now is I am elaborating, I am narrating my experience, my happiness with what my kids are doing while I am not with them, my appreciation on their dedication to learn, on their education to survive on what they are doing despite the fact that I am not with them, that I am not around them to support them personally. And yeah, that is what I want to amplify with this poem, that I wanted to share to others, to everyone, those kind of appreciation of your kids, a mother's appreciation, a mother's love, and a mother's trust to their kids. That um, don't hold just like the seed. That what I learned recently. Just like the seed, your kids is the seed. Don't hold them too tight. Which I hold them too tight. My children, I hold them very, very tight before. I'm very, very strict and nagger mother. I need to accept that. And as a mother, I learned while learning in different communities. We really need to give that seed. We need to open our hands to let that seed grow and support them, water them with love and appreciation and kindness, and of course the trust that they can grow. They can grow very healthy. The seed grow as a tree, as a big as a tree, that very healthy, and a lot of bear fruits, bear a lot of healthy leaves, that one. Yeah, and I hope I say it makes sense what I am saying. That's what I want to amplify with that mother poem, the appreciation of a mother, the support of a mother for the child, be despite of not being with them personally.
Yeah, I think this is a very perfect timing for you sharing us this mother piece, because it's Mother's Day. It's
Yeah.
like we're celebrating Mother's Day this month, so it's really a good piece for everyone, especially mothers. Thank you, Miss Eileen, for that one. Uh, I think this is a follow-up question about this book, about this piece. Have you observed any attribute from your mom that you wanted to apply and live with? What is your mom's attribute that you want, that you have absorbed and now applying to your kids, to your own kids?
I don't know my mother that really. I really don't know my
Um,
mother because my mother died when I was just 2 years old. So as a baby, I don't know her.
oh dear.
I don't. I have no. Honestly, I have no memories with her in my mind right now. But uh, as for my family, as what my family in my mother's side and my father's side said, my mother is very strong and independent. That is uh, what inspires me on doing on writing those poems I have written before. Being strong and independent because uh, I am elaborating, I am narrating what is my mother looks like because as for my family, like what they said, my mother is very strong woman and independent woman. She has me when she's still studying. She accidentally has me while studying, but in instead of not continuing her studies because she has me already. But according to my families, and of course she graduated. Even she has me already, she decided to study. She decided to push through her study and achieve her dreams in life, and that makes me salute of her that I wanted to do, but I didn't. Sadly, I didn't because of financial struggles with my family. Before I didn't finish my studies, I follow her footstep. I follow my mother's footstep in 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 getting my bachelor's, but sadly I didn't finish. And I don't know if I inspire my daughter of that story I have because I keep on telling my daughter, my kids, my daughter and my sons this kind of story from my family, and my family keep on telling them also. I don't know if my daughter inspires also because she wants to follow my footstep also, and that makes me very very proud and very very happy, very very grateful because uh my daughter look up. Yeah, my mother, my daughter look up to me, and on how I look up to my mother as well. And that is very, very good. And yeah, that's what makes me very proud of my daughter. And I am very, very proud of my daughter as well. My son is, she has this kind of unique dream which she's still not developed right now. I keep on asking him what she wants because she's in grade 10 right now, junior high. He will finish his junior high school. She will enter the senior high, but still not decided what he wants to be. And but he is very talented young man also, and very dedicated and very god fearing, and I salute him for that. Yeah, thank you so much.
Oh, that's sweet, Miss Eileen May. That is really, really sweet. Like, you know, yeah, you are really a good mom. Like
I hope so.
responsible. Yes, yes. I can see that. Now, I would like to here's another question from Maureen. Maureen is asking, looking on the mirror, what will be your message to the person you are seeing there?
Be better. That is the message I am always telling to that woman in the mirror. Every time I see that woman in the mirror, be better. That's my word. That is my affirmation every day because uh, I am not better today, and I want this woman in the mirror be better today, and tomorrow that's the same. Be better today than yesterday, and I want to keep that affirmation every day in my life. Thank you, Anne Marine.
Actually, that's challenging and it's inspiring. You know, I think I pick something from that question or from that answer. Thank you, Maureen, for asking this one. Looks like it's better to, it's good to give a try, like to absorb this from you, Miss Eileen May. Um, we have Miss Amazing Jane Corner here. Good evening. I would like to read you her question, Miss Eileen May, for you. My question for you, Eileen May Ramos, is how far is your understanding about forgiveness and chance? Is it vital in running an organization or even in individual's life? If yes, in what way? If no, why?
Forgiveness for me. Thank you, Jane. This thank you so much for this question, and I know you know my story very well, and yeah, thank you so much for all those advices you've given me every time I run to you, every time I'm struggling with something. Forgiveness for me is very hard because I need to admit, I need to admit, if you hurt me, it is really hard for me to forgive you. If you really break the trust, especially the trust, if you if you break the trust I have given you, it is just like the mirror. If you break that mirror, if you break that glass, it really hard to put them back together, and that is me. Yet, if there's any chance that I need to do something, that I need to give that forgiveness to a person who make bad things to me, not that very bad, or just kind of not good things to me, I wanted to try. I want to try to give that person a try, a chance to forgive and get and start again. But the trust and the relationship for both of us is very different, because the love and respect for both of us is already broken. So there's a wall between the two of us, between that person I am trying to forgive with. But I want to try. I am willing to try to do things more, because I'm trying. Even I am trying, but I am always neglected. I am always they don't want to if the people doesn't want to get my my closeness again. I need to try. I just keep on trying until I can help also myself in forgiving them, and especially forgiving myself, because I can't say that it's their fault, because of course I need to admit it's my fault. I have this fault also. Both of us, both parties have this misunderstanding, this kind of um, we both do something that will hurt both feelings. So before, I think I learned from her also, from Jane, before forgiving someone, I need to forgive myself also. So maybe the specific person that I still not forgive until now, maybe because I still not forgive myself fully, and my kids is still trying to help me for that. And I'm so lucky that my kids, especially my son, keep on asking me that keep on reminding me that I am grown up. He keep on reminding me that I am grown up. You need to think better, something like that. And both of them, my daughter and my son, keep on telling me that thing. So yeah, before forgiving that person, I really need to forgive myself fully, because it's not only that person's fault. I have my fault also. I talk a lot. Thank you so much, Jane.
Oh, yes. I hope Miss Jane has absorbed what you were telling, and then you met her expectation for her question. It is true that we really need to forgive ourselves first before we can give forgiveness to who has wronged us. So, Miss Eileen May, I believe you still have one piece of
Mm.
poem to share us, I will give
Yeah,
you the floor. And
before I read that, Ate, I want there's there's additional question. It is vital running an organization or even in individuals. Yeah, this is a different scenario. Running an organization, if you have someone who hurt you before, and running an organization for to justify you is very different, because that is a competition. We must admit that is a competition. We are doing a competing already, because if you have this experience with someone that is I see a message from my daughter. I love you so much. If there's this situation that we deal in the past, and running this organization to escape from it is not healthy, because you're competing already. This there Even you admit it or not, you are competing it with yourself. It's not only for that for that individual. In the past, you experience something, but you are competing also to yourself. But it's good to compete yourself positively, but don't compete with others. Don't try to think that you are better than that person, you are better than those person. You need to compete with yourself, that you are better today than yesterday. You are doing good today than yesterday. And yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Rachel.
yeah.
She's
Okay, so I
really
will give you
watching.
the floor for your next piece to share to us. I will put you on
Okay.
solo.
Mhm. Yeah, it's quiet here. Okay, my next poem is, let me have you observe. Okay, my next poem entitled "The Kingdom." I read this poetry poem in the Slam Poetry Festival in Migrant Writers of Singapore last year, August. And the kingdom. At this moment, I am in the process of searching in the missing piece of my life, looking for the right key to unlock the door of my kingdom and steal back all the lost time. I am searching, looking, restless, scanning every hole and gap, laying awake all night, dreamless, empty existence. My poor broken heart from years and years, I let my laughter fall onto my small deaf ears. No happiness is enough. No satisfaction can be felt. We are all searching for something to heal ourselves, yet no medicine is strong enough. The right and a perfect key can never be turned to give us what we aspire the most, to give us what we yearn for and strive for. The thing that I want is hallucination. My perceptions are deformed. All are worth what I rate it. All are categorized by how I place them. Hunting and chasing what cannot be found instead of deciding on to be focused, to be satisfied. Wishing for what I do not have, a dream that cannot be a masterpiece of mirages all too soon, I would believe. When will I begin and start to accept what is here in my life, right here, right now, the present day in which I live, not the past or future ahead? When will I stop searching and agree that I don't need more? Not anymore. When will be the time I learn to satisfy with what I have? Only then I will find what I've been looking for. The good I have is here. Yet I keep looking on, never realizing what I had until it is all gone. And now I am in a place where I cannot find myself anymore. I cannot see the kingdom in my dreams, the kingdom I am searching for all my life. I am nowhere, nowhere that nobody could be found. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you, Ate.
Nicely written piece. Now, Miss Eileen May, I notice a contrast from your two poems that you have read tonight. The Mother, with a very positive approach, and the Kingdom in the opposite. So, what were your yearning when writing such piece?
Yeah, I write this mother, of course, positively because I am. It amplifies the appreciation and satisfaction and love of my kids, and this the kingdom is searching for myself. The anxiety that it inspires me a lot. The experience I experience. Last 2018 until 2020, those I just imagine those moments that I when I am lost. The moment that I am lost, that I keep on searching myself, I keep on looking for something that satisfy me, that justify me. I keep on explaining if I do something wrong. I keep on explaining. I keep on justifying myself, something like that. And yeah, that inspires me to write the kingdom and Islam poetry reading in Migrant Writers of Singapore.
Okay, so thank you for that one. So, what do you think is needed for a person or you to find one's kingdom? What do you think is needed? How can I
Acceptance.
find acceptance?
Acceptance. That you need to accept everything. Accept yourself. Accept your first before appreciating everything you have. For me,
Mm-hmm.
the thing that I needed. Acceptance.
Yeah. Thank you for that one. So, in one word, say an adjective about your poem, The Kingdom. So, how do you describe the kingdom? Like just
Of
one word,
For me, is helpless. A
helpless.
woman, a
Helplessness.
helpless woman. Yeah,
Helplessness. Yeah,
yeah,
helplessness.
yes.
Yeah, I think so because that's the reason why I see the contrast with your two pieces that has been read tonight. Because the mother is like very positive, full of this positivity, good vibes. And then I can see the writer in this the kingdom, like, oh, she's yearning for the kingdom. Thank you for this one. I think here is another one. As an author and poetess, how do you inspire the aspiring writers? How passionate you are to motivate one? How will you? And
I
how passionate you are?
Yeah, thank you so much for that, Ate. It's been a while I didn't write. As you all know, it's been a while I didn't write. I am busy on doing some things. I'm busy on dealing with things and everything. Uh, I inspire all of you. I inspire all of you, those women that I admire, to keep on writing. Though sometimes we all know we have misunderstanding or everything. So I myself, if I don't like something with a person, I'd rather not to speak with him or her, with them. I'd rather not to speak. I'd rather not to justify myself and explaining everything. I'd rather to just keep it. And those women who I can see their closeness in my heart. They are support with me full time. That they are there with me from the very start. I am I keep on inspiring them to keep on writing. Some of you said, some of you doesn't want to continue. Some of you decided to stop, especially in the workshop we are going right now, the toolbox 2. Some of you doesn't want to continue, and I keep on inspiring them. Just keep it because of the busy situation, the pandemic. Their employers are still are there in the house every now and then. I just keep on inspire them and always tell them the first reason from them why they decided to join us. The first reason they have why they decided to join Migrant Writers of Hong Kong, to join the workshop we are facilitating, and the reason why they decided to write again or to start writing. Keep on, that is always on my mind in inspiring them to keep on going, though some of you doesn't want to continue and one of you left already, but still I keep on inspiring her and others to just keep on going. And if they are tired, yeah, we all know our bunso or sometimes Thai is tired, and I just keep on inspiring her to just keep going. And if you feel tired and no words from you from now, just relax, take a break, but never
I lost you.
yeah, I
Are
think
you
my
okay
connection.
with your connection? Is your connection okay? I think Eileen May's connection is not so good at this moment. I would like to read the reaction from Anne Maureen. That is too strong affirmation. Be better, but profoundly motivating. Be better, but have you missed that one? I have read the reaction from Anne Maureen. That is too strong. Strong affirmation. Be better, but profoundly motivating. Thank you. And here I would like to read also the reaction from Joanne. Hello, Miss Joanne from Malaysia. Forgiving is a process of healing. It takes time too. So another question from Migrant writers of Hong Kong. I would like to read to you, Miss Eileen May. Listen very carefully. Is your network okay now?
Yep.
So here it is. How do you react to negativities taking into consideration as a leader? So how do you react
ah
as
I
a
am not
leader?
good. I am not good in dealing with negativities, of course. You all know that. But I prefer to keep quiet and uh, giving myself a break to deal with that negativity that I have. But uh, I believe recently I learned something that expressing my feelings and listening to that person, of course, listening to that person point of view and side, that person's side, makes me understand what's going on. And I think I really need to do that in the future, listening to that, why that negativity is happening, why that negativity came up. And I think really need to learn on how to deal with the person who involved in that matter, and not keeping it to myself and talking to others, something like that. I learned from that because sometimes, most of the time, I have this person that I am really entrusting everything what I'm happen what is happening with me uh, throughout my leadership journey, and they always advise me to deal with it. So I learned from that, dealing with the person involved and not keeping it to myself to the point that I am triggered to do something bad. I am triggered to do some more negatively to deal with that situation. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ate Nemi. I know you are you're that
Looks like.
that is
And I would like to read a follow-up question for that one. So how do you view love at the moment? Love, love. How do you view love?
in what way of love? Loving my kids is a selfless love.
I think it's not
Love
about I understand in this question it's not about loving kids, but it's the word love in
loving
general. How do
yeah,
you view it?
loving myself. I want to rate that out of 10 to 5. I've been honest to that in a workshop that I joined recently. Loving myself is rating myself from 1 to 10. I rate it into 5 because I need to learn to love myself more, to accept myself more, to accept my flaws, to accept my failures, my not good side of me. So I'm on the process of that kingdom. I'm still in the process of searching for something, missing piece in my life. O, di ba? Ni-recite ko ulit.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
My point. I would like to elaborate more of this question because, yeah, I understand you have expressed your answer by giving us your self love, in which you rated at 5 from out of 10. But how do you view love? Love, not love to yourself, but how do you view what love is? Love. Yeah,
Love. Oh, what do you
pag-ibig.
mean by? But love, love is an acceptance. That is what I am always saying. What is love for me is acceptance, accepting everything. But it's hard to accept. That is why I am still looking for a true love.
Uh-huh. Yes, love, love, true love. I believe we find love. I would like to add to your thing, but personally, as I journey my life, I think love we can not find in other else's like around us. We cannot find in things we cannot find, but we can find love in our own self, inner us, our heart, our soul. We can find it there. So I would like to, before I lost my questions. You are one of the you are one of the wonderful founders of MWHK, our home migrant writers of Hong Kong. So how do you see the group in 5 years' time?
The group in 5 years' time for me is, I wish, I really hope that we are being more stronger. The trust of each other is there, the bond with each other is there, and I just hope that me, Ate Maria, Lisel, and me have this goal that 5 years from now, looking forward, that we have a specific charity that we can help with through our, because we are, as you all know, we are working on our book anthology and being a online publisher, and we wish that our some kind of uh, some money to gain with, to earn with, and we can give it to others, to a specific charity that can help with. And we are still not decided what charity could be, but of course, the I just want to more focus on the inclusion of the migrant domestic workers here in Hong Kong, to the whole city, to the Hong Kong, to the whole Hong Kong, their acceptance to us. We are dealing on every any kind of situation, discrimination from our employers, from the government, something like that. I really wish to 5 years from now, we, the migrant writers of Hong Kong, help to raise our voices, to be heard, the to be included on the organizations, on the whole Hong Kong society. Yeah, that is why you always hear me in our workshop keep on saying those word inclusion, being migrant domestic workers included in the Hong Kong society and accept us as a whole. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Actually, when I was writing that question, I was wishing deep inside me, like, oh, will I be still here in 5 years' time and see what will Eileen May's answer is? Like,
I'm still
will I
here.
be like I was thinking like that. Now there is another follow up question from Miss Maria. What is your greatest lesson recently? Looks like she knows a lesson from you recently. And how do you apply it to yourself? What's that lesson and how did you apply to yourself? Is there any
Be
lesson
honest.
recently?
Yes. Be honest on yourself. Be honest with yourself. Be honest on your feeling, and accept your feelings. Accept the situation. Accept the feeling. It's either negative or positive. What you feel, express it. And like what I always say, walk the talk and always live with the preach. I'm dealing with something recently. Uh, Not good. You all know that, not good. But I learned from that, being just be honest, because everything happened so quick. Everything happens so quick because if you're hiding your own feeling, if you're hiding something deep inside you, it will affect everything. So be honest and be open to everyone. Be open to yourself. Talk to yourself. And am I doing good? I always I always talk that to my little girl every day. I keep on realizing, am I doing good? Because I think I am not doing good. So I'm not doing good. So I need to learn more. I need to do something more. I need to accept what I feel to that person. I need to accept uh, what I really want to happen, because the truth is there. Because if I am
Mhm.
hiding something now, I'm hiding something now and pretending. Do not pretend. That's what I want to say. Do not pretend. I am hiding something. I kind of I say that I love you, but deep inside me I don't. Saying that I care for you, but deep inside me I am not, and I am angry with you in some ways, something like that. So just don't pretend. If you're angry to that person, then say it. I don't like what you did. Just recently I say that, and you know that, Ate. If you don't like that person, just say it. I do this because I don't like what you say. Why you say that to me? Something like that. And I am not saying this to talk to someone personally, but I learned this because apply to yourself, and just like what the question is, I
Yeah.
apply myself. I talk to that person, and the pretend I didn't hide anything. I tell that person everything, and I just wish I can say that to to one specific person in my life. I really wish I can do that also. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, and I agree to all of what you have said. And actually, it's okay to be angry. It's okay to be mad because we're human
Yep.
and we're human. But we need to we need to learn from our anger. We need to learn why we are angry. What are the ways? What are the channels? Because we cannot be happy if we are angry to one person, just like you, if I'm angry with you, it's normal to be angry, but I will not live my life to be angry with you the whole day or the whole week. You know what I mean? um and I want to be back to come back from what you have told us, the audience, a while ago, that we need to forgive ourselves before we can forgive others. So although it's a process, I cannot say that it's a magic boom, it's gone, my anger is done. No, that's not happening. Your anger has the process, but I think I want to add this one. We need to add a prayerful life into our lives, because through our prayers we can learn how to forgive, we can learn how to love. And yes, I think I'm talking with I'm talking already with these ones. And I would like to read Miss Maria's additional um, say with what you are discussing now. Yes, being a foundation is one of the visions of MWHK, and we really hope that one day we would be able to fulfill that mission. Come on, Miss Maria, let's focus on that one and then we claim it. We're gonna do it by then. Emotions are human nature, tama, Miss Maria. And here from Anne Maureen, it is better to speak the reality, though it may hurt. Yes, it is that person than sugarcoat all your words. What would you hide in darkness away always comes to light. From Marjorie, it's okay to be angry. We must need to master our emotion. Thank you, Miss Marjorie. Hi, Marge. Good evening. And I think I will go to my last question, maybe, if no more questions. You are a busy person, Miss Eileen May. What enthuses you to push through all your tasks like TL of uplifters, pathfinders, ambassadors, and many more NGOs out there that you are connected with, and a leader of MWHK, and many, many more. So, plus you can still write. So, what enthuses you? What inspires you to do all these tasks? Why do you keep on going? And let's add our kunyang ship, Yaya ship. So
I
what enthuses you?
I think it's because of the inspiration I am getting it to the person I admire the most. Those those activities, those time management, of course. Yes, being in this different kind of NGOs, different kind of communities, I learned how to balance my time management, because yeah, I have a lot on my plate. I have a lot of activities I have, but one thing that I really very grateful for is my employer support, because in everything I do, they give me time to do something. They support me in many ways, and that is, I think, the very important as of now. And being honest, of course, being honest to them, because I tell them everything, and yeah, being honest to get that good relationship, not only for them but for everyone. And the passion, maybe my passion, of course, in helping others, because like what I said, I struggled a lot of things before, and I experienced also those dark times, the one you all know, that 3 months nightmare I have in my past employers, that I experience those experience that our fellow migrant domestic workers experiencing before, which realize me that makes me realize that we have all this kind of situation that we need to deal with. So I want us migrant to be heard, hear our voices, and let the this city, the Hong Kong, understand us more. That is why I am trying my best to be included in different kind of communities, to help us, to help our fellow migrants, not only for me, It's not only for me to be famed, not only for me to be known in that organization or everywhere, but my passion is to help our fellow migrants, because in participating these different activities, in participating in these different communities, helps me to fulfill that goal, to help our fellow migrants, especially in knowing their rights. And yeah, a lot of us, of course, a lot of us doesn't know their rights, and I want them to understand more. And by the help of these different NGOs, hopefully I can help everyone also.
That's a really really great answer, and I would like to add to that one. Like, yeah, if we have supported by our bosses, we are more inspired to be like doing these ones, because just like me, when my boss has learned us doing Zoom in class here, she was suggesting me to bring her office chair in here, because as you see, my chair is just like this one. But sadly, the office chair cannot fit into my space here with my desk, so I said I just sit in here. But yeah, you're right. When our bosses are supporting our passion, supporting our things like these things, we are more what do you call this one? We are more enthused. We are more inspired to do these things, and yeah, passionate with such things. I would like to add also what Lisel is saying. As a leader in your community, this is a question Miss Eileen may prepare for your answer. As a leader in your community, we know that pride sometimes ruin good relationship. Oh, dear, aray ko yun. I'm prideful sometimes. My question is, are you willing to swallow your pride in order to make everything right? Or are you going to keep your pride?
That's personal. It
Parang
really
parang sa akin, para sa akin rin yun na. Answer,
Yeah,
please.
it really depends on the situation. We all do have that kind of thing in life. We must admit it. And I have a lot of that. I have a big of that in many ways, in my family, in everything. In my family, of course, number one. I have that very, very huge one. But in as a leader, uh, learning from those experiences I had, I think I learned something, and I learned how to deal with it. And by the help of those advisors I am talking with, those leaders I am talking with, because just recently I talked to two people, two leaders, NGOs, with different NGOs. I deal with this kind of situation, and yeah, I think I learned something new, and I learned how to deal this positively. And the best way to deal with this is understanding and acceptance. Accept, ac- accept yourself, accept your flaws, accept your failures and mistakes, and everything. The good things will follow.
Yeah. And I think the core for this one will be like love. Before you can do acceptance, before you can do forgiving, before you can do accepting your flaws and everything, eating or swallowing our own pride, the core for this one is will always be love. Now I would like to read to you a commendation from Miss Maria. I think you are a superwoman in many ways, Miss Eileen May. You have inspired and motivated a lot of our fellow helpers and writers. Thank you for your love for this community. Yay! Thank you. So another one from Anne Morin. I would like to read all these ones because it's overtime now, but I would like to read to you. This one is really, really big words for you guys. Thank you for not giving up on us, kasama ako doon, and for lifting our spirits when we are losing them. I think I am one. I lost sometimes my passion, in writing because of laziness or maybe too much thinking. And then, but thank you actually, Miss Eileen May, for encouraging me. You remember I was a member of this one, but I am inactive. You only see my name there, but you encouraged me for those toolboxes. You gave me the link. You post me, come on, ate, this one and that one. So I was at HKU, and I appreciate this one with gratefulness. Because of you, I was there enjoying our toolbox. Because of you, I have created Lana, and I'm grateful for this one, and because of you, I grow. We disagree in many ways, but it's just in many ways like this one. Personally, we don't disagree, I hope. And I'm very much thankful for you tonight, for your presence. You are a great host. You are a great a great guest, and I'm happy like talking to you. You have brought out every answers that I have expected you to answer with my questions, and I hope our audience has absorbed all this one. But I would like to reiterate and recall the one that I absorbed from you tonight is acceptance, forgiveness. What else? Love. What else? And that's it. So, any word to our audience, Miss Eileen May, before we end our show? Maybe you can give things for what do you call this one? You can introduce your books if you want to, or give
Yeah.
something yeah, that our audience know.
It's okay. It's on the caption, and the link is on the caption. And thank you so much. I just want to grab this opportunity to thank you for all those women who get a copy. And thank you so much for everyone to who's willing to grab a copy also. And I just want to say to my message to everyone is love what you are doing, accept yourself, accept everything in you, and all the good things will follow. And be true, be honest to yourself, and don't pretend. This uh, this positive from to our heart become how to say that it the love from ourselves become lesser if you keep on pretending. That just be honest on telling what you feel, be honest on telling what you feel to that person. If you feel something, be honest and express your feelings. Don't hide anything. Don't hide anything, because that that feeling will affect everything. Even you support that person, you keep on saying I support you, you keep on saying I love you, I care for you, but you are angry to them deep inside you. It is really not helpful, and you will not grow as a person. Also, I myself do that. I keep on saying I love this person, I keep on saying I care for that person, but deep inside me, she's not doing good. I will never grow if I keep on doing that. That is what I learned from a person whose I am talking just last week, because she let me understand how acceptance is help me positively. So I am on the process of learning the true acceptance, to love myself fully and forgive myself fully. For me to forgive and accept others as well. And yeah, thank you for that person who always there to inspire me. And it's not a migrant, don't worry. I'm not talking to a migrant domestic worker. I just want to salute that person who gave her time to talk to me and very honest on giving advice to me. And looking forward to meet her in person as well. And looking forward to work with her in the future. And yeah, my my only wish for now is for the migrant domestic workers family become stronger, and she's very nice now, and thank you so much.
Okay,
I,
this is a lovely night with you, Miss Eileen May. I am very pleased and privileged to have you tonight.
thank
But
you.
before we end this show, like from Marjorie Fantes, hope to see Ate Maria as a guest, of course. Maybe one time because I think Miss Maria must time. We will think about that, Miss Marjorie, about your thing. There comes a time, maybe even you, please prepare because I will knock into your door and then you will be one of our guests from here. I would like to see you here. And to our audience tonight, thank you so much for having you with us. And Miss Eileen Mays Alaga is already like knocking on her now. Good night, everyone. Till next time. See you again. Thank you.